2025 is officially coming to an end, and we are stepping into a brand new hopeful year. And with this new year comes excitement for us sweeps, because some of the most anticipated anime titles are set to release. As the year winds down and Christmas arrives, it's the perfect time to talk about the most anticipated animes of 2026. So let's dive right in, starting with number 11, Maho to Shimai Lulu to Lili. Starting off at number 11, we have Maho no Shimai Lulu to Lili, a magic girl series from the iconic studio Pierrot, the creator of Naruto, Bleach and some of the most iconic fantasy action adventure animes. And this series is already generating buzz for its iconic and nostalgic charm, combining the classical magical girl formula we all grew up loving with modern animation and storytelling. The show is set to premiere in spring 2026, and from what we have already seen in the teaser, the animation is vibrant, the transformation sequences are gorgeous, and the character designs are absolutely adorable. Fans are especially excited because Pierrot has a long history with magical girl animes, and this feels like a love letter to the genre, with epic spells, heartfelt friendships and a touch of humor that will make you smile. If you loved the magical adventures of the past but want something fresh and beautifully animated, Lulu to Lili is definitely one to watch next year. It's a title that promises charm, excitement and the perfect dose of nostalgia for every anime fan. Number 10, Love Through a Prism. Next up is Love Through a Prism, an original anime set in early 1900s where art, ambition and romance collide. Unlike the typical childhood friendship animes, this is a mature, character-driven story that explores growth, love and the pursuit of dreams in a foreign land. The story follows Hana. She leaves Japan to pursue her education at a prestigious London art academy. The trailer already hints at the world she must navigate, the grandeur of galleries and the subtle tension of society that shapes her journey. Every brushstroke, every encounter pushes Hana along her path of coming of age, from a young inexperienced student to someone discovering her passions, her independence and the complexity of the heart. This isn't just school life drama, it's a story of personal growth, emotional depth and romantic discovery. Number 9, The Ghost in the Shell 2026 series. Next up is Ghost in the Shell, a name that changed anime and helped define cyberpunk genre. The original anime by Masumono Shiro inspired the iconic 1995 movie, which in turn inspired The Matrix, yes, The Matrix, and now in 2026 the franchise returns with a brand new original TV anime. This adaptation blends modern animation with retro 90s inspired visuals, delivering nostalgia for longtime fans while giving newcomers a fresh, thrilling story and an entry point into the cyberpunk world. Every frame is meticulously detailed, from the neon-lit streets to the cybernetic enhancement, a visual feast for the eyes, and all of this can be clearly seen in the teaser. At its core, Ghost in the Shell is cyberpunk, high-stakes action, cutting-edge technology, and its deep philosophical questions about consciousness, identity, and what it means to be human. Upcoming next is finally, the time is here, we are getting the anime adaptation of one of the most popular fantasy manga ever. Witch Hat Altair is insanely popular and honestly it's about to blow people's mind. What makes Witch Hat Altair so special is that it isn't your usual magic school anime. No glitches, no recycled plots. The magic here is actually drawn like literal spells on paper, and every incantation has rules. Mess up and boom, it's dangerous. That's peak world building right there. The visuals, pure art. Every frame looks like a storybook painting coming to life. Streets, forests, spell effect, it's insane. And the characters aren't just there for decoration. They grow, they struggle and they learn, and the world reacts to them. It's not just a fantasy, it's a fully alive universe. If you are into fantasy that actually respects its own rules, has heart and looks straight up gorgeous, Witch Hat Altair is peak. Number 7, Fate Strange Fake. Next up, the Fate franchise strikes again. Fate Strange Fake is the upcoming anime animated by A1 Pictures, set to premiere on January 3, 2026. This isn't your usual Holy Grail war. We are in Slowfield, USA, where someone tries to recreate the ritual and messed it up. The result, a fake Holy Grail war. Broken rules, unpredictable servants, and unstable alliances, pure chaos. If you thought Fate was already complicated, this flips the entire system on its head. Everything you expect is there. Masters, servants, strategy, but twisted, dangerous, and completely off balance. Production-wise, it's A1 Picture with Hiroyuki Sawano on the soundtrack. Visually loud, musically intense, and stacked with huge cast. This is Fate going all in. And number 6, JoJo Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run. Next up, JoJo Bizarre Adventure, and yes, it's finally happening. Steel Ball Run is getting animated. This isn't just another JoJo part. Steel Ball Run is where JoJo reinvents itself. New universe, new rules, new tone, but still pure JoJo insanity. Set in an alternate America, the story revolves around a cross-country race. But this is JoJo, so of course it turns into something way deeper. Power struggles, philosophy, ambition, identity, all wrapped in insane stand battles and some of the most creative fights in anime. Fans can call Steel Ball Run the peak of JoJo for a reason. The writing is sharper, the characters are more grounded, and the themes hit deeper and harder. This is Araki at his absolutely best. If you think JoJo is just memes and poses, Steel Ball Run is the part that shuts that argument down completely. This isn't just a new season, it's a legendary arc finally coming to life. This anime is set to be airing on March 19, only exclusively booked on Netflix. Number 5. Beastars Final Season Part 2. Next up is Beastars, and no, not Season 2 that already happened. What's coming next is the final season, and this is where everything comes together. Beastars has always been more than just animals walking around like humans. It's a psychological drama about identity, violence, desires, and self-control, using animals to say things most animes are scared to say directly. This final season dives deep into the consequences of everything that happened so far. The mystery, the moral tension, the uncomfortable questions, no gimmicks, no distraction, just raw character conflicts. Studio Orange is back and their CG work has only gotten better. This animation is expressive, grounded, and perfect for Beastars tone. This isn't flashy for the sake of it, it's deliberate. If you wrote Beastars off as a weird furry anime, this is the part where that argument completely falls apart. The final season of Beastars is at its darkest, most honest, and most mature theme. This isn't just the end of the story, it's the payoff. This is not Beastar, it's Peak Star. Number 4. Trigun Stargaze. Next up, the legendary Gunslinger returns. Trigun Stargaze is the upcoming sequel to the Trigun Stampede franchise, produced by the same studio behind Beastar, and it's set to hit screens in January 2026. This isn't some random spin-off, it's the final phase of the Stampede story, picking up 2.5 years after the lost July incident. Vash the Stampede is out there somewhere trying to live a quiet life under the name Arix until chaos drags him back in. Meryl is now a senior journalist, Millie is along for the ride again, and Wolfwood returns as well. And behind the scenes, the Shadow of Millions knife is still out there stirring trouble, pulling strings in the dust and ruins of No Man's Land. The studio keeps the visual consistent with what they built in Stampede, the gritty cinematic 3D style that makes every desert wind and gunfight feel so alive. If you want over-the-top action, philosophical Gunslinger vibe, and a finale that lives up to the legend's name, Trigun Stargaze is one of the winter's 2026 drops you don't want to sleep on. Number 3. Oshinoko Season 3. Now at number 3, we have got Oshinoko Season 3, the consistent return of one of the most beloved multi-genre complex stories out there. After the Tokyo Blade arc, what's coming next is even bigger and a complete definition of pure cinema. This is one of the wildest, most unpredictable stories around, and let me tell you, this season is going to be wild, even crazier and more thrilling than before. The first 2 seasons already shook you with twists, drama, and mystery. Now secrets go deeper, stakes are insane, and the line between who's controlling the game and who's being played gets completely blurred. And this is what I love about this anime, pure chaos. Season 3 is shaping up to be pure suspense and storytelling on another level. If you are following Oshinoko, missing this isn't just an option. Number 2. JJK Culling Game Arc Season 3. Now at number 2, we probably have without a doubt one of the most famous and the Guinness winner, Jujutsu Kaisen. You Are My Special Darling. 2025 was a year of vacation from all the lobotomization I went through in 2024, but it seems like the pure insanity is going to return soon again, and I just cannot wait for it, like on God, for real. This season is going to define Jujutsu Kaisen forever, leaving it marked in the history of anime and humanity, and this is for sure one of the most anticipated seasons yet. I personally cannot wait to see Yuji vs Yuta Battle Showdown. The season first episode is set to be released on almost January 7. At number 1, we have the one and only, the peakest of them all, Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2. This is probably one of the most anticipated anime coming in 2026, and for a good reason. Nobody expected Frieren to hit the way it did when it first dropped, but it completely caught the anime community off guard. We are always used to fast-paced action-heavy anime, but Frieren proved what real storytelling looks like, what real world building looks like, what real art looks like. Even with its slow pacing, it reached Hall of Fame status, because that's exactly what this story was designed to be. A story that moves slow but hits hard along the way. Every moment matters, every silence means something, and that's why it works. and the man responsible for bringing this masterpiece to life deserves serious credit. Kiichiro Saito, the same GOAT who directed Bouchi the Rock, his ability to adopt his style to fit the soul of manga is honestly insane. It's been a long time since I have seen this level of visual awareness and restraint in anime direction, and for this man deserves all the praise possible in the world. Frieren isn't just an anime, it's an experience, and that's why it's my number one. And with this final anime, we have finally came to the end of the list of the most anticipated animes of 2026. 2025 has truly been a year of awakening and existential crisis for me, and moving on, I wish the best of 2026 to all my fellow humans. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in such content, like the video if you actually found it informative, and I will see you guys in 2026 with next video. Bye.